Hello everyone, this is Kid Dix for Viral. So glad to be here once again where we talk about Jussie Smollett. But first things first, join in that conversation using the hashtag Viral. This is our part 2 of Empire star Jussie Smollett amidst a lying and carrying a scheme to have more money and fame on his show. Now this whole thing started with Jussie Smollett playing the hoax that he was beaten up for his sexuality and being a black man, and accused that Donald Trump supporters attacked him. But instead it was 2 black men that he co-starred with on Empire that he orchestrated this whole ordeal. And now Jussie Smollett is paying the price in more ways than one. Let's see how this all transpired. Watch this.
The city of Chicago has its issues. The Chicago Police Department has its issues with racism and excessive force and all of that. And I'm acutely aware of that. But we didn't earn this particular incident. And I just refuse to let us have to take that shot if I have evidence to the contrary. So I just want people to understand that's a damaging thing to do to a city and to a police department. You know, so it's my responsibility to ensure that the record gets set straight.
He's been indicted by a grand jury. He was arrested today. He turned himself in, and now the process begins. I mean, his attorneys released a statement saying, like any other citizen, Mr. Smollett enjoys the presumption of innocence, particularly when there has been an investigation like this one where information, both true and false, has been repeatedly leaked. Given these circumstances, we intend to conduct a thorough investigation and to mount an aggressive defense. So the process begins. He's hired a crackerjack team, and I think negotiations perhaps may start. But when you looked at that press conference, at least when I did, I saw real anger from the Chicago Police Department.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. They did an amazing job by investigating this, but they also spent probably hundreds of man-hours and police resources that could have been used investigating real crime. And the one thing that I think about this is I remember spending hours upon hours when I was prosecuting cases in victims' homes, begging them to testify, begging them to come forward. And by and large, many of them were very afraid that they would not be believed. And this hoax, this thing that he did is going to have a chilling effect now. As a person that was in law enforcement, I knew that this case was problematic. My question now for everyone, though, is this is a class 4 felony, right? 1 to 3 years in prison. Is this someone that should go to jail for it?
I didn't give out a statement. They put out a statement claiming that I was practically lying. So I don't want to, call Jussie Smollett a complete lie. But they do claim that they have evidence from both the brothers that they spoke. So I don't know. I want to see what else. I want to know. Because if he did that, he really fucked up, bro. This February, you have so many people standing for you. Like, why would you do that, bro? Is attention that necessary for y'all nowadays? Oh, shit. Fuck me in my pussy.
This morning, Jussie Smollett digging in, denying he staged a racist and homophobic attack.
Don't act like you know me.
His TV dad coming to his defense as the show they worked on, Empire, pulls Smollett's character from the last 2 episodes of the season to avoid further disruption on set. Terrence Howard posting on Instagram, the Jussie I know could never even conceive of something so unconscious and ugly. His innocence or judgment is not for any of us to decide. Stay in your lane. Smollett charged with filing a false police report, now the center of a media frenzy, detailing the attack in an interview with ABC News.
He said, "This MAGA country punches me right in the face." So I punched it back.
But police now saying he made the whole thing up, that Smollett came up with an elaborate scheme that he planned for weeks. First, they say, sending himself a bogus threatening letter.
When that didn't work, Smollett paid $3,500 to stage this attack and drag Chicago's reputation through the mud in the process.
But overnight, ABC News obtaining a copy of a $3,500 check appearing to be written by Smollett and made out to one of the 2 brothers who police say helped stage the attack. On the memo line, 5-week nutrition workout plan. Sources close to Smollett said Abel Osendero was training the actor for an upcoming music video. Smollett maintaining he's innocent. His attorneys calling last week's statements from police a spectacle that has no place in the American legal system, adding that Smollett feels betrayed by a system that apparently wants to skip due process and proceed directly to sentencing.
Jussie Smollett went through all links to orchestrate this plan, and his plan backfired against him. So Jussie kind of looked like Pooh Boo the Fool, but why would Jussie go through all that trouble to map this thing out, go through extremes to say he was framed for his race and his sexuality, and make the public believe that he was falsely accused and being set up? But he set this whole trap up, but he was the one that was trying to make the play, make the call, and leave him in a bad light in people's eyes. Well, even his Empire family had this to say. Even what's his name, Terrence Howard, he supported him, but at the same time he don't condone what he did, and none of them do. But Jussie Smollett was doing this to extend his career and get more money. Jussie Smollett was making way more money than an average person would be making in their lifetime. So it's kind of sketchy, it's kind of eerie that Jussie Smollett would do something like that, but hey, it is what it is. Well, Jussie, if you got attention now, so how you doing this now? It ain't a good look for you, but hey, you know what they say, every dog has his fight and every day has his dog. Well, we'll see. We'll never know, but Jussie Smollett's paying the price that you would ever imagine. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching Viral for this week. Thank you again. We'll see you next time here on Viral.